My name's Aaron Kyro. I'm a sponsored skateboarder from the San Francisco Bay Area, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a pop shove it. Welcome to week number 7 of the boot camp. I hope you guys are having an absolute blast learning and mastering all of the basics of skateboarding. I've never really made a fully comprehensive video series like this for YouTube, where I take you week by week through each and every single step and help you to get motivated, get out there. So I hope you guys are having a blast watching this series. I'm really excited to make it, and I'm really excited to see some of the results that we have out there. I hope you guys are learning a lot. Okay, yes, so the pop shove it. You might be thinking, in an earlier week, didn't we learn how to do a shove it? And the answer is yes. So the first thing I want to go over in this video is the reason why I put pop shove it after backside 180 and frontside 180. And maybe that's incorrect, and maybe later on in the future, when I remake this video series, or maybe I re-change the arrangement of the tricks within the Braille skateboarding app, which this is, or maybe I rearrange the tricks in the Braille, or maybe at some point I'll have to sit down and rearrange the tricks in the Braille skateboarding app, which is what this is all based on. You guys can follow along in the app and learn the tricks and mark them off as you learn each and every single little trick and get points and up your rank in the Braille Army, which the whole purpose of the Braille Army is growing skateboarding all over the world. Thank you for being a part of the mission. Okay, so the reason I put pop shove it here is because this is the first time where your tail is going to hit the ground and your board is going to leave your feet and do a motion and then land back. So I think that if the board is stuck to your feet, for example, ollie and frontside 180 and backside 180, that's a little bit easier. In the tutorial series that I made called Skateboarding Made Simple, I actually had it just ollie, frontside 180, backside 180, pop shove as the sequence. And then I started working with many beginners, and I was like, it's actually easier for me to teach them how to do a shove it before it is to teach them how to ollie. So I added in shove it as an earlier additional step, because every time you do any kind of a trick and land on your board, you improved your ability to control that board, move that board, use that board, make it do what you want it to do, which is hopefully going to be able to take you up to a point where you land the kickflip in week 10. And I'm super stoked to see everybody do that. So that's why the pop shove it is right here. Let's get to it. So for the pop shove it, you put your front foot angled just slightly, just like that. That's the foot position. And then your back foot is right here on the tail with the ball of your foot ready to not only pop down, but to push back. So that's the foot position. Know it well. It will really help you. Very similar to the foot position of the regular shove it. You can keep it very similar. The only difference here is that you are, yes, popping this tail on the ground. You might be thinking, wow, what's the real difference there? Well, in the shove it, your foot went straight back, and in the pop shove it, your foot is going down and back. So the first practice step of this, practice step number 1, stand off with your front foot, put your back foot on the board, and just pop it and just make it do a shove it. One-footed shove it. Do this 10 times, 15 times, as many times as it takes for you to get and to feel comfortable on that board. Practice step number 2, you're gonna put your front foot on, pop it with your back foot, and leave your front foot on. This is a very key, important step. Because your front foot is there, level and even with the board, it's your point of control, and it's staying on that board and helping it to stay centered just like that. So it's gonna roll around just like that. It's not going this way or that way. Your front foot is helping that board to stay there. So have it on, pop it, make it do the rotation, and land with your front foot only. That means as soon as you pop and scoop the board with your back foot steps off. Repeat that. You're gonna repeat that. The more repetition, the better. We are building muscle memory, so give it 5, 10, 15 tries, 20 minutes. Do it as many times as you like. Make it really good, and that will help you out a ton. So the only difference between practice step number 2 and a full land of the pop shove it is you're just simply popping, scooping back, and then bending your back knee. So that's why practice step number 2 is very, very, very well played. It's very important that you get that down as many times as necessary to be super comfortable, to have the confidence to know every time I pop and flip that board around, It's going in the direction I want it to, I need it to, and it's perfect. So have your front foot there, pop it, scoop it around, bend your back knee, land with your front foot on the board, and then put your back foot on the board. Again, your front foot is that control factor. So it's gonna stay as close to the board as possible, and your back foot is gonna pop down and scoop back, just causing that rotation, and then you will land, bada boom, bada bing. You've just did a shove it. This one, I feel like for beginners is really exciting, because you do a shove it, and that's great, but then you learn to pop it. And there's something about that pop, even just the noise of the tail hitting the ground, pop, and then shove and then land. It's like, yeah! This is your first time that you popped the board in the air. It left your feet and did something and then changed. Yeah, you kind of did that on the shove it, but not as much as you might think. So with the pop, you're really getting that down, really making a good epic go of it. And yeah, I hope that this trick tip helped you. I hope that you guys are following along with the entire boot camp series. Like I said, this is episode number 7. And in the earlier episodes, we did all of the easier tricks building you up to this one. Some things that can go wrong with the pop shove it is if your front foot is on there and you take it off too much, your board can go like this, and then you'll land this direction, which is called primo, which not only hurts the bottom of your feet, but you can fall pretty hard if you land like that. So your safety for that is keeping your front foot as close to the board as possible. Another thing that can go wrong is you can over scoop it and the board can turn too far or not far enough. So that just means you need to go back and practice those earlier practice steps and just repeat it until you get a perfect 180. It's going around exactly like you want every time, and then you got it and you're good. So those are some of the things that can go wrong with the pop shove it and how to fix them. I hope you guys are having an absolute blast. This is week number 7. In the earlier 6 weeks of the boot camp, we taught you all of the earlier tricks leading up to this. I would really love to hear your feedback. Are you following along with the videos? Are you learning the tricks? Are you getting out there and skating every day? If so, is it helping your life? Is it changing your life? Is it making anything better? Is anything improving in your life because you picked up a skateboard and got out there and started skateboarding? If it did, I really want to know about it, because we're starting a whole movement, a worldwide movement, to get more people riding a skateboard. And it all starts right here with people like you on a video series like this. So I really, really hope you're enjoying the boot camp and getting the absolute most out of it. If you guys need any additional help, join Braille Army Plus. You can join at brailleskateboarding.com/army. And once you're a member of that community, you can direct message me on the members only Discord, and I will directly help you learn any trick you need. I'm building a whole platform of beginners. Well, I shouldn't just say beginners, because it's actually skaters of all different levels, because there's some people learning very advanced tricks on there. And they're also a community, so you can put your messages into that community and they will help you. They're a very, very positive, creative, great group of skaters all over the world, in literally tons of different countries all over. So I hope you join Braille Army Plus and get started learning how to ride a skateboard. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out all those other videos right there. Subscribe, like, leave a comment below, and you, yes you, learn how to ride a skateboard. We got everything you need at brailleskateboarding.com.